Aries monthly horoscope. Month of August. Come out and play, Aries. The sun is in Leo and your passionate 5th house until August 22nd, giving you the urge to express yourself. Whether you're putting your talents on display, cranking up the heat in your love life, or dominating the dance floor, this solar cycle is all about living out loud. Your ruling planet, Energizer Mars, is also in Leo until September 5th. Everywhere you go, your colorful Aries personality is in demand, so give the people what they want. Just a word of warning, together the Sun and Mars form a very dynamic duo, but they can also drive up egos, drama and competitiveness. You can't help stealing the spotlight, just be careful not to hog it. Leave room for others to shine alongside you. In true Leo season form, August is an active month in the stars. There are 2 game-changing eclipses, 2 retrogrades and the final installment of 3 Jupiter-Pluto squares that will keep us all on our toes. It may feel like the only constant is change. While eclipses push us into bold new terrain, rear-facing retrogrades prompt us to slow down, review and reconnect with the past. It could feel a little time warpy, so give yourself a chance to integrate these huge energy downloads. Let's begin with the eclipses, which will fall on the Leo/Aquarius axis. These eclipses are part of a series running from 2017 to 2019 and disrupting the status quo around love, creativity, friendship and group activity. You're learning when to be the star and when to play metaphorical backup singer. Indeed, there will be moments when you realize there is no I in team. On August 7th, the Aquarius lunar full moon eclipse could ignite a powerful collaboration as it falls in your 11th house of group activity and technology. Set aside your solo act and team up with some powerful influencers today. This is an ideal date for a digital launch, as your message could go viral. Lunar eclipses can bring endings and turning points. There's no gray area here. You could make a sharp departure from a social group or faltering friendship that's run its course. The silver lining? This eclipse could usher in affiliation with a cutting-edge new tribe. Your star turn arrives at the August 21st Leo total solar new moon eclipse, which thrusts you onto center stage. Ready or not, a bold beginning is underway, one that could radically revamp your style, self-expression and/or love life. This game-changing lunation spotlights your passionate 5th house, drawing attention and possible fame. Since it's the second of 2 rare, back-to-back Leo new moons, the first was July 23rd, events from a month ago could pick up speed. Reflect on what was happening near the February 10, 2017, Leo lunar eclipse, as today's eclipse is the sequel. A budding love affair might quickly consummate, and an unexpected pregnancy or news of one is possible. Emotions could erupt in a messy outburst, so watch for drama. While you may have no choice but to put your no-filter feelings out there, choose your words responsibly. Inflammatory statements will only fan the flames of conflict. For Aries in the creative industries, the solar eclipse could bring an artistic renaissance or exciting recognition for your talents. Struggling to juggle the demands of work and a relationship? August 4th brings the 3rd in a trio of potent squares between outspoken Jupiter and secretive Pluto. With Pluto in your career sector and Jupiter in your partnership zone, power struggles could ensue. Your personal and professional ties may undergo intense but necessary changes. What have you been glossing over? In love, your visions for the future could reach a tough sticking point. For example, maybe one of you suddenly decides you want children after being a solid no to parenthood for years. Suddenly, differences you've ignored all along become glaring, culminating in a crisis that forces you to renegotiate the terms of a relationship. A career change could force you to rely on someone else instead of holding down the fort, or perhaps to become a more equitable contributor instead of the dependent one. Navigate office politics with the utmost care now. With shadowy Pluto in the mix, there's an undertone of manipulative or bullying behavior. Read up on gaslighting, because you may need to shield yourself from its mind-twisting effects. If you're splitting up a partnership, whether romantic or business, the process could get ugly. Look back to the first two Jupiter-Pluto squares on November 24, 2016, and March 30, 2017, for themes of what to resolve this month. As if that weren't enough, we get a double-header of retrograde backward planets this month. Disruptive Uranus, which is in Aries, makes its annual U-turn from August 2nd until January 2nd. Over the next 5 months, dial back your own renegade behavior a bit. Pot-stirring antics that seemed so endearingly avant-garde all year could rub people the wrong way now, casting you as the destructive rebel. There is such a thing as bad publicity, Ram. Be discerning about the image and messages you put forth. Less is more. Be careful about altering your appearance. Maybe wait on that tattoo, or at least interview a couple artists. The best makeovers will be internal, so focus on personal growth work. If there's a passion project you've backburnered or a 2017 goal you've neglected, Uranus retrograde is a powerful time to revisit those. Communicator Mercury also turns retrograde from August 12th until September 5th, which can disrupt communication, travel and technology. This month, Mercury will backtrack through Virgo and your healthy, organized 6th house. Stress levels will rise, and you could risk a multitasking meltdown if you take on too much. Guard against careless injuries and germs, as you could be susceptible to picking up that late summer flu or cold. The best use of this retrograde is to streamline and simplify your life. This is a great time to declutter your workspace, appropriately store files and data, and reevaluate your exercise and eating habits. Hold off on any sweeping changes until Mercury turns direct next month, though. On August 22nd, things get a little steadier as the Sun enters earthy Virgo for a month, joining Mercury in this wellness-minded zone. The hedonism of Leo season gives way to healthy pursuits and a fervent desire to get your life in order. You'll be glad you did, because one of your big ideas could pick up speed as the month closes out. On August 25th, structured Saturn ends a 5-month retrograde in your 9th house of travel, entrepreneurship and study. Since April 5th, the ringed taskmaster has been back spinning through Sagittarius. You've been pulled in so many directions that it's been hard to turn your blue sky dreams into reality. With the structure planet now moving direct forward, those starry-eyed notions could gain traction, and a proper plan will start to form. Put some steam behind your dream, tackling the hard work that will build your visions on a firm foundation. Love and romance. Temperatures rising. Spicy Mars, your ruling planet, is in Leo all month, heating up your 5th house of passion and pleasure. The red planet only comes here every 2 years, amplifying your desires and giving you instant head-turner status. This is no time to wait for love to just happen. With proactive Mars putting your needs on the front burner, you have cosmic permission to be direct, whether you're choosing locations for a Tinder meetup or instructing a lover how and where to touch you. There's no room for subtlety in those kinds of anatomy lessons, Aries. Warning, ego-driven Mars here can make you argumentative and impulsive. Keep the demanding diva routine in check and channel this dramatic vibe into healthy outlets. Try a sensual movement or pole dancing class. Go bold with your look. Think temporary turquoise hair dye or Instagram-inspired eye makeup. If your wardrobe has fallen into a black and white funk, add some vivid hues. Choose a color that communicates your vibrant soul and unleash your magnetism on the world. Flirtation, flings and frisky summer fun await. On August 26th, romantic Venus will also enter Leo, setting the stage for late summer lovin', whether you're single or coupled. In between, there will be a few tender moments while romantic Venus is in Cancer until August 26th. Exchanging keys, meeting each other's families, spending quality time at home, Venus sets a sweet stage for nostalgia. Coupled Aries, pause before spewing an emotional diatribe. You'll need to distinguish when you're taking your moods out on your mate from when you have a legitimate grievance. If you deliver a "we need to talk," choose the right timing and setting for it. Single? With the misty-eyed maiden in your sensitive 4th house, pause from those wild nights out for self-care and emotional processing. Leaping into a lusty hookup might not be as no strings as you think. Make sure you're clear on expectations and availability before you go there. Do you find yourself constantly attracted to the same type? Read up on attachment styles. Opportunity days, August 12th, Venus-Neptune trine empathy, compassion and bonding to the max. You could meet each other's families, move in or get pregnant. Feelings flow, let down your walls. August 13th, Sun-Saturn trine the bold Sun in Leo, and your passionate 5th house plays nicely with structured Saturn in your expansion sector. Take a calculated risk and make that big ask, approach a VIP or confess your feelings to a love interest. Couples should start saving for that trip of a lifetime. Your leadership skills are on point. August 21st, Leo new moon and total solar eclipse. This new moon, also a potent total solar eclipse, sets off a 6-month chapter for romance, one that may take you in a radical new direction or change business as usual. A pregnancy is possible in the coming months. August 21st, Sun-Uranus trine. Leave fear behind and just courageously say what's in your heart. Although you may surprise someone at first, your bravery will inspire an authentic and honest new chapter. Challenge days, August 4th, Jupiter-Pluto square. Fixation on a goal could disrupt the harmony of a relationship. This is the third of a trio of Jupiter-Pluto squares. The others were November 24, 2016, and March 30, 2017. Are you feeling pressured or bulldozed, or are you pushing to get your way? You'll win the battle but lose the war. August 12, September 5, Mercury retrograde. Mercury, ruler of tech, communication and travel, reverses course through nitpicky Virgo until August 31st, causing perfectionism and analysis paralysis. It then backs into Leo for the last week of this cycle, stirring up drama and egos, or possibly bringing back an ex-flame. August 15th, Venus-Pluto opposition. You want to connect, but deep-rooted fears of vulnerability could interfere. Intense emotional reactions and insecurities might rear up. Some parent issues may rise up today. Don't project your baggage onto others. August 17th, Venus-Jupiter square. Fears of abandonment and rejection could cause you to cling or shut down. Your expectations are likely unrealistic. Old mommy/daddy issues might be the culprit of your fears and anxieties today. Money and career, find your swagger and work it, Ram. The bold Leo sun blazes through your 5th house of fame and recognition until August 22nd, boosting your confidence. Pitch your most outer ideas and put yourself in front of the heavy hitters and decision makers. Warning, radical Uranus, guardian of technology and innovation, pivots retrograde in your sign on August 2nd until January 2nd, 2018. Watch for dicey team dynamics. Revisit and revamp any digital projects, using the next 5 months to fine-tune your work or brush up digital skills. With El Sol in your creative 5th house, You might not exactly be in the mood to get down to brass tacks. This solar spell is ideal for expressing yourself and putting your signature stamp on projects. Fame and attention could come your way, and you could soon see your name in lights. Ambitious Mars is traveling in tandem with the Sun in this sector, ramping up your drive and attention-getting antics. Make a splash, but be careful not to come on too strong, or you could accidentally read as obnoxious. It's a fine line. Use the red planet's mojo to your advantage, especially on the 7th, when the Aquarius full moon, a game-changing lunar eclipse, electrifies your 11th house of groups and collaborations. Team Aries is on fire, and the eclipse comes sweeping in, marking a major turning point with regards to an important project or goal. Just don't leave your colleagues in the lurch as you make your ascent, Ram. Give props and credit where they're due, and don't hog the spotlight, as we all have a tendency to do during Leo season. More recognition and clarity surrounding your passions could arrive August 21st, when a rare second Leo new moon, the first was last month, amps up your 5th house of glamour and amour. Enjoy this light-hearted, flamboyant lunation while you can, Aries. Once Le Soleil blasts into Virgo and your systematic 6th house on the 22nd, you'll get into a more stable working groove, streamlining your productivity through meticulous organization skills you didn't even know you had. Caveat: communication planet Mercury turns retrograde on August 12th, mucking up your mojo for 3 weeks as you attempt to get organized. Opportunity days: August 7th, Aquarius full moon and lunar eclipse. A group project comes together with a flourish. You could be invited to join a creative collaboration or an inspiring tribe. Since this is a game-changing eclipse, you may part ways with one group to suddenly join another. Big news might arrive via email or social media. A digital launch could put your name on the marquee. August 25th, Saturn retrograde ends. Your big ideas experienced a slowdown since April 5th. Now structured Saturn helps you tackle them one at a time. You may resume efforts to launch a business, publish your work, return to school or travel. Challenge days: August to January 2, 2018, Uranus retrograde. Shock jock Uranus takes a 5-month backspin through Aries. Dial back the in-your-face attitude and step out of the spotlight. Your innovative ideas could use some editing and polish, behind the scenes. August 4th, Jupiter-Pluto square. You've been a pro at compromising this year, but playing well with others doesn't mean being trampled on. A partner may be taking credit for your work now, leaving you seething with anger. If you've ceded too much power to keep the peace, reclaim some today. Just do so in a way that doesn't burn bridges or leave you looking like the tyrant in this equation. Love days: 20, 24. Money days: 14, 4. Luck days: 12, 29. Off days: 22, 27, 9.